So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a rundown and a winner for hair repair treatments that I have been using over probably the last 18 months or so. Just doing some quick reviews and then sort of coming up with my top choices in case you're considering of purchasing or looking further into hair repair products. Welcome back to Selfcare Karen. Seriously, if you're new here, you are so very welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I find so much joy in recording these videos and having, this brand where it's all about empowering busy women with their self-care. Here on YouTube, I've got lots and lots of beauty product review videos. I also have guided meditations and I have lots of tap along sequences for a therapy called EFT. So if you want to know more about those, then just check out my channel. And in the video description, you'll find further details about my presence online because I sell stuff online and I also have a mailing list. Also to note, this video is not sponsored. However, where I do have an affiliate link with Amazon, I will include that link in the video description just in case you want to check out anything more about that product. And if you do then decide to purchase, then I will, or I may earn a small commission if the purchase qualifies. It's very complicated. Anyway, just so you know, anything that I do earn through Amazon, I do spend it back in, or I put it back into my business, into my channel, so that I can continue bringing content videos to you of beauty products and meditations and EFT and all of that lovely stuff. So I've got quite a lot of products that I wanted to talk to you about today. I've been on a bit of a journey with my hair care. I feel like I say that on nearly every video, but certainly in the last 18 months or so, I've really upped my game. And there are things that are product based, but other things that are more kind of like routine thing, like sleeping on silk pillows, using a wet brush detangler to be really careful with my hair, taking extra care of my hair when it's wet. In fact, what I'm doing a lot of the time now is before I even brush my hair, I'm putting in a leave-in conditioner and then I'm brushing it through very gently, starting at the ends. I always use a microfiber hair turban when after I've washed my hair because that's softer on the hair. So yeah, lots of things. I don't tie my hair back so often, but a lot of it has been product based, and I have been doing a series of videos of And the Winner Is. This is one of that series. I'm going to branch out. It's not only going to be about hair care, I think, but I did want to talk to you today about hair repair treatments. This seems to be quite a new part of the hair care. Well, maybe not new, but recently there have been quite a lot of technological developments, but I think it's fair to say. So I want to talk to you about what I've been trying and where I kind of pitch it in ranking order. So in last place, and by no means least, okay, just that, if I compare it to other products I've used, would be this Timote repairing mask. This is avocado oil and jasmine extract. It actually smells really lovely. So it is really, it's very floral and soft, really floral, soft smell. I love it. This does actually leave the hair feeling nice and silky smooth for that wash, but it doesn't feel like it's doing any kind of lasting repair to the hair. So whilst I've enjoyed using it, if I look about the other products I've been using, this is the bottom of the list. I do apologise, Timote. Oh, and by the way, they have purifying shampoo and conditioner, smell amazing, and the shampoo particularly was fantastic with my oily rooted hair, just in case. Oh, and probably to mention, perimenopausal, 50 years old, oily roots, dry ends, completely over processed hair, because I dye my roots very regularly, and that's one of the reasons why I've really kind of been looking into these kind of hair repair products, because I recognize that I've got over processed hair from all of this hair dyeing. Okay, so that was the last one. Then the next one from last, is this from Archive. Okay, I did a YouTube short on this not so long ago. This is the Good Karma Cushioning Moisture Cream. This brand is fairly new on the scene, and some other influencers really rave about it, particularly TikTok Mary, who's a professional hairdresser. I like this. I still use it. I'm going to use it up. I think what I really like about this product is the smell. It's got a real berry burst. In fact, I think that's probably the fragrance that it's called. No, it says smells like no one else, because they've got, each of their products has got a different scent, and this one smells like no one else, but it just reminds me of like berries, fruits of the forest kind of berry smell. Very nice. It's nice to use, but I don't find that it gives like any lasting oomph to my hair. I do have very frizzy hair. I mean, I have got some products in my hair today. I've just actually dyed my hair today and it's feeling somewhat straw-like. I did apply this earlier, but it doesn't really seem to do all that much. So it's nice to apply. It's really nice to get slippage when you're brushing out your hair, but I don't feel like it really does anything long lasting. So that's a bit frustrating. Okay, next in line is this from Dove. This is the intensive treatment that instantly repairs and stops up to 98% of damage in a minute. Love this. It smells really nice. It's kind of dovey in its smell, and I love the fact that in a minute, so you wash your hair, then you apply this for a minute, and then you wash it out. It just leaves your hair feeling fantastic. Really, actually better than with the Archive, better than with the Timotei, but it's not very long lasting. But if you want something just for that wash, then yeah, I do rate this, and it's really inexpensive as well. So if you've not use this product, you might want to check it out just to have as like that handy SOS kind of a remedy. Okay, so now it's really difficult for me, because with these products that I've been trying out, I've been, you know, my baseline has altered. Like my hair is not as damaged as it was months ago, right? So now it's getting a bit difficult to kind of rank them. So, and I hope you're not going to be annoyed with me, because I don't think I'm going to be able to give you an outright winner, but I am going to give you like the best of the best that I've used, and then you can probably decide what you think is the one that you want to go for. So in that the best of the best category falls quite a lot of things. Some that I've already reviewed on the channel. First off, I'm going to talk to you about the Redken Acidic Bonding Concentrate. This is probably the first kind of repairing product that I used. I really do rate this. It is rather pricey, and the way that I have found it working best is as so I wash my hair, condition my hair, and then I would apply it to damp hair and leave it on for as long as possible, and then wash it out. As long as possible being like 30 minutes to an hour, something like that, you know, not like all day. And that really leaves the hair feeling repaired. It feels like it's smooth and it lasts more than one wash. It kind of, that effect continues longer. There is a really good dupe for the Redken Acidic Bonding. Redken is owned by L'Oreal, by the way, so the dupe that I'm going to tell you is the L'Oreal Elvive Bond Repair Rescue Pre-Shampoo. Again, I do not use it as a pre-shampoo. I used it as a mask that I left on and then I washed out. Or the other one, which I've raved about repeatedly on this channel, again, a L'Oreal Elvive product, the Glycolic Gloss, the 5-minute lamination rinse off. This one I have tried on for a bit longer, but not as many times as the Redken and the Bond Repair one that I mentioned before. But with just 5 minutes, this does a really fantastic job of getting shine on the hair, and it's a longer lasting repair than perhaps you know, the Dove or the Archive or the Timotei. Speaking of the Archive, sorry, I did want to also mention this other product that I've tried from them, which is the Future Youth Treatment Mask. And this one is smells like Future Bloom. Again, very strong smelling. It's a really nice floral smell. I mean, their smells are really nice, I have to say. But again, nothing to write home about. So for me, I've just got water everywhere. It was full of water. This is an okay hair mask, but you know, nothing where I think, oh yeah, you've really repaired the hair. Okay, I digress there. I do apologize. So the last two products that I want to talk to you about, I actually just did a video on one of them, and that is the K18 leave-in molecular hair repair mask. No, sorry, I'll say that again. The K18 leave-in molecular repair hair mask. This has been widely publicized, not so much in adverts, but by influencers, and I have to say I've been really impressed by this. It feels weird when you apply it, and if you've not seen the video, I do suggest that you watch my in-depth video of this, because there's a whole kind of technique to applying it. But this, I can see, if you've got really damaged hair, can really make a difference. It's sort of the last product that I've been using of this kind, so again, it was a bit difficult to know to attribute all the success of my hair to this one product. And that said, I did kind of find a dupe for it, and that is the Lacura HR Hair Repair Leave-In Conditioner Mask. Not like for like in ingredients, but very similar in application and in results. And of course, this one is a lot less expensive than this one. There are different sizes of K18. This is the kind of middle of the range, 15 milliliters, but you can get kind of like smaller tubes and larger tubes, depending on you know, what you want to try, where you are in your hair care regime. So yeah, no absolute clear winner, and I have to tell you, I'm going to continue searching, so I may have like a follow-up in a few months time, a little time on this particular category of hair care. But I have to say, if you have damaged hair like I have, it definitely will make a difference if you put in place some of the routine things that I mentioned, but also try out some of these products. And if you do, or if you have done, please let me know in the comments, because I would love to hear what is working for you and what hasn't worked for you. I respond to all the comments that I get on my videos, and I just love having those conversations, if you like, with my audience. So please feel free to put a comment. And I would say, if you haven't subscribed already, then please consider subscribing. It's free to do so. It's not like subscribing to a magazine or anything. This is free, and it would be lovely to have you part of my community here on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, you are in perfect time. See you soon.